What is up, YouTube? I could not be any more psyched because the people asked, the people commented, I heard it loud and clear. Yes, everything that I was posting looked great, but the one thing I was lacking, and I knew it, was my audio. That has all been fixed with the Sony ECM-M1 Shotgun Mic. Been reading reviews one after another, and this was the mic that I settled on. For the A7 III, it was kind of a risky choice. I'll get into kind of why I did that and kind of future plans, stuff like that. But it was time to get my audio dialed in, get it right. I probably had 20 comments of, hey man, video looks great, which thank you, I appreciate that. I do try really hard to make things look cinematic. No matter what I did in post, I just could not get it to sound good enough for the quality I was trying to visually put out. So yeah, let's get into it. Why the Sony ECM-M1 mic? Honestly, for me, the biggest reason was no cables. The fact that this mic is a digital shoe that goes right into the hot shoe on your Sony camera was definitely forefront for why I had it in the top couple picks that I was considering getting coming into the first quarter of the year. Knowing that I wanted to upgrade my audio, no cable and cordless was high priority for me. I'm not against it. I know there's a lot of really good budget friendly options with mics, whether it's DJI, Rode, which nothing against either one of those companies. I love both of those companies. I actually do use Rode and DJI products in my day-to-day flow. First and foremost, I try to run a pretty minimal setup. Less is more in my book. I try to keep things pretty simple. Keeping track of not only a mic, a receiver, a cable isn't really something that I was looking to do. The ability for it to not only be cableless, but also be powered through my system, through my camera, was also a big deal. I'm not having to worry about charging things or making sure that my clip-on mics are charged or charging the case that you keep them in. This is strictly a one and done, right on the camera, ready to go option. That being said, it is a little bit bulkier than other forms of cabled mics. Those do have a little bit more of a smaller form factor, but for that trade, I don't have to worry about clipping on a mic. It's just one less thing to have to worry about on a checklist. And for me, personally, that was a pretty good selling point. Just for its build and design aspects, I mean, it is extremely lightweight. You're not toting around a massive handle. It's just a really small footprint. It's lightweight. It actually has a shock reducer in the stem right above where you actually click it into your camera, keeping you good from any kind of like jiggling, rattling, any movement with your hand. Super compact. I could literally throw this thing in a small little Sony bag and put it in my backpack, take it wherever I need to go. For a creator in my shoes, how would I use this microphone? One of the big selling points for me on this mic was the fact that, you know, for the stuff that I do with my video work, not necessarily my photography work, taking my audio to the next level with this mic was centered and catered around creating better content for the YouTube channel, for you guys, and then also taking my audio to another level on my cinematic short form videos, you know, my TikTok stuff, my reels that I put up on YouTube, equally with my long form videos. Just being able to take that audio quality to another level, whether it's something simple like the sound that's coming through on a mechanical keyboard or the cracking of, you know, an energy drink, something like that. Just being able to capture those crisp sounds and utilize that in my video work and have really good audio was definitely a selling point when purchasing this mic. For me, using this mic in my work regarding desk setup, videos, cinematic stuff, talking head shots, having better audio for you guys, was all really important to me when I was making this purchase and when I was tracking down what mic suited me best. Another big point for my choice on this mic was the fact that you have 8 pickup options. And what that means is that there is 8 audio formats for how this mic can work and pick up your audio. All 8 of those have their own applications for different kind of scenarios. At least half of them were applications that I could see myself using going forward in my creative journey and how I want to do things. So, you know, just to kind of read them off, with those 8 pickups that you're getting, you are getting ultra directional, nice, tight, narrow, directly in front of you. Super directional, little less narrow, opens up a little bit to capture some stuff. Unidirectional, even wider than that. Omnidirectional, completely around the camera. Everything that's going on, it'll be picking up. Super directional rear, super directional front and rear, which is really good for if you are capturing the process from behind the camera and what's going on in front of the camera and you want high quality audio. That would be the setting for you. That's actually one of the settings that caught my attention the most going forward. Something that I could see myself using for content on this channel in the coming months, years, stuff like that. You also get super directional front rear separate, which is a completely different channel. You actually have 2 channels of audio, which is kind of nice to have. You can actually separate them, pull what you want, pull what you don't want. When I bought this mic, I knew going into it that with my camera body being the A7 III that I was gonna have to run this mic in analog instead of digital, which digital would definitely be the higher quality option when it comes to this mic. The reason I went ahead and did that, knowing that I was gonna have to crutch my quality a little bit, is the fact that, you know, being someone who loves working with cameras, whether it's photography, videography, being in the creative space, I know that I'm gonna continue to do this. I know that I'm gonna buy another camera. I know that I'm gonna go through more cameras in my time. Not that I would ever give up on my A7 III. I love this camera. It was the original first DSLR full frame camera that I've ever used. This camera and me have been through all things, been through good and bad, learned my craft, made my style on this camera, but knowing that, I went ahead and still went with this mic, knowing that I was gonna lose a little bit of quality, at least until I'm able to put this microphone on my next camera body. Going forward, to wrap it up, you know, I'm looking forward to being able to capture high quality audio. You know, big shout out to Sony. I mean, I've been a Sony shooter now for 3 years, and every product that's made by Sony for Sony cameras, you really can't go wrong with. I mean, again, build quality, just what you get out of things. You know, yeah, you're gonna spend, but you're gonna get a lot of quality back. So, you know, I'm really happy I was able to get my hands on this mic. I'm really happy to be able to kind of bring it into my setup, kind of push forward, utilizing this microphone in my work to come, being able to give you guys better audio. Like I said, I thank you for the comments, and I did what I could, and hopefully this can get me on track with my talking heads and being able to give you guys clean, clear, professional audio to kind of full circle me trying to make my YouTube channel as professional and as quality as possible, giving you guys not only quality, but quality information as well. Thanks for sticking it through, and like I said, if you're looking for a mic and this mic sounds like it's fit for you, go ahead and grab it. I'll drop a link below. Anything I can do to help you guys out, just feel free to reach out, ask me any questions. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.